Sakura, have you noticed something different about drugstores in Japan lately?
Well, I've seen more food sections, I think, but I'm not sure what you mean exactly.
Excellent observation. You've touched upon one of the most significant transformations in Japanese retail. In 2024, the drugstore industry in Japan achieved something historic. It surpassed 10 trillion yen in total sales for the first time.
10 trillion yen? That's massive. But wait, I thought drugstores were mainly for medicine and cosmetics. How did they grow so much?
That's precisely the fascinating part, Sakura. Japanese drugstores have evolved from simple pharmacies into comprehensive lifestyle retailers. Think of them as hybrid stores combining pharmacy services, beauty products, daily necessities, and increasingly, groceries.
So that's why I've been seeing fresh vegetables and bento boxes at my local drugstore. It seems strange at first.
Not strange at all. It's strategic. Food sales now represent 2.8 trillion yen, accounting for 28% of the entire drugstore market, with a remarkable 13% growth rate. Companies like Cosmos Pharmaceutical have taken this even further. 60% of their revenue comes from food products.
60%? That's more grocery store than drugstore. But, Professor, why would a drugstore focus so much on food?
Brilliant question, Sakura. It's what business strategists call a front-end, back-end approach. Food brings customers into the store frequently. People need groceries multiple times per week. Once they're inside...
Oh, they might also buy medicine, cosmetics, or other high-margin products.
Exactly. You're catching on quickly. Welcia Holdings is implementing this strategy aggressively. They're planning to open 9 new food-focused stores by February 2026. These locations will offer 3 times the variety of prepared meals, 210 different types.
That's impressive. But aren't they competing with supermarkets now?
Indeed they are, and they're winning in many cases. Drugstores have a crucial advantage, EDLP strategy, or everyday low price. Through bulk purchasing and efficient operations, they can undercut traditional supermarkets while maintaining profitability.
I have noticed drugstores often have lower prices, but how do supermarkets respond?
Supermarkets are struggling, Sakura. Their labor costs account for over 40% of their sales and administrative expenses. And with rising minimum wages, they find it difficult to compete on price.
So drugstores are more efficient? That's interesting. But Professor Haru, what about the pharmacy side? Isn't that still important?
Absolutely crucial. This brings us to another key strategy, co-located pharmacies. The prescription drug market in Japan reached 8.2 trillion yen in fiscal 2023, and it's expected to grow for the next 10 to 15 years as the baby boomer generation ages.
So it's a demographic advantage?
Precisely. Leading companies recognize this. Sugi Holdings has achieved a 79.5% co-location rate for pharmacies within their drugstores. Welcia Holdings stands at 77.2%, and Create SD Holdings has reached 66%, up 20 percentage points in just 5 years.
That's a smart combination. People picking up prescriptions can also shop for daily necessities.
Exactly. And there's another dimension transforming the industry: digitalization. Sugi Pharmacy's mobile app has been downloaded 14 million times. They use customer purchase history to send personalized coupons, reducing promotional costs while increasing sales effectiveness.
14 million downloads. What else can customers do with these apps?
They're creating digital health records, tracking allergies, body composition data, and health metrics. This transforms drugstores from simple retailers into health management partners.
That sounds like the future of retail. But, Professor, with so many drugstores doing similar things, how do they differentiate themselves?
Another perceptive question, Sakura. Many companies are turning to mergers and acquisitions. The most successful example is the merger between Matsumoto Kiyoshi Holdings and Kokokara Fine in October 2021. Before the merger, their combined operating profit was 41.8 billion yen. By fiscal year 2025, it had nearly doubled to 82 billion yen.
They doubled their profit? How did they achieve that?
Through synergies, eliminating redundancies, optimizing supply chains, and leveraging combined purchasing power. They achieved 30 billion yen in synergy effects, and their operating profit margin improved to 8%. Their market capitalization grew from 790 billion yen to 1.26 trillion yen, making them the largest listed drugstore company.
So, bigger is better in this industry?
Scale certainly provides advantages. Create SD Holdings has announced plans to increase sales by 49% by May 2030, reaching 680 billion yen, with M&A as a core strategy. They're acquiring small pharmacy chains, drugstores, and local supermarkets.
It sounds like smaller companies might struggle. Is that happening?
The industry is indeed consolidating. Welcia Holdings and Tsuruha Holdings are merging to create a mega drugstore with over 2 trillion yen in sales. This concentration of market power forces smaller players to either join larger groups or develop unique positioning.
What about performance? Are all these companies profitable?
Most are performing well. Sundrug reported a 7% increase in net profit to 15.2 billion yen for April to September 2025, driven by higher food spending per customer. However, they faced headwinds from subdued inbound tourism and reduced foot traffic during the hot summer.
So the industry is healthy overall, but faces some challenges?
Precisely, Sakura. Rising labor costs, intensifying competition, and overstored markets pose ongoing challenges. Success requires continuous innovation in operations, digital technology adoption, and strategic differentiation. Japanese drugstores have transformed from simple pharmacies into comprehensive lifestyle infrastructure, a model that offers valuable lessons for retail globally.
This has been fascinating, Professor Haru. I'll definitely look at drugstores differently now.
That's the spirit of inquiry, Sakura. Understanding these business transformations helps us appreciate the dynamic nature of modern retail. You've been listening to Narrative Japan. Until next time, stay curious and keep listening for the whispers beneath Japan's economy.